Hello and a warm welcome to all my dear little students in grade 5. මගේ grade 5 එකේ දුවල පුතාලව teacher අදත් ආදරෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. We are going to start our new unit today. අද අපි අලුත් unit එකක් පටන් ගන්නවා. Unit number 3. What are we going to talk about in unit number 3? Caring and sharing. It's a very, very important unit. අපිට පුතේ unit 3 එකත් හරිම important. ඒ කියන්නේ වැදගත් unit එකක්. දුවල පුතාලා unit 1, 2 ඒ දෙකේදීම කතා කරා our motherland Sri Lanka, then about our beautiful nature. Nature is our friend. අපි ඒ දේවල් ගැන කතා කරේ unit 1, 2. Now today we are going to talk about caring for each other. Caring and sharing. What is caring? මොකද්ද පුතේ caring කියලා කියන්නේ? Caring and sharing අද අපේ lesson එක. අපි අනිත් අය වෙනුවෙන් කොහොමද අපි අනිත් අයට ගරු කරන්නේ? අනිත් අයට සලකන්නේ? අනිත් අය ගැන හිතන්නේ? කොහොමද කියලා තමයි අපේ unit 3 එකෙන් අපි කතා කරන්නේ. We are going to talk about how we are going to care for others, how we are going to show our love to others, right? So it's a very, very important lesson to all my little girls and boys in grade 5. අපි පුංචි දරුවෝ විදියට පුතේ අනිත් අය ගැන හිතන්න ඕනේ, අනිත් අයට උදව් කරන්න ඕනේ, නේද? ගොඩක් දේවල් අපි පුංචි දරුවෝ විදියට අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන්. So English lesson today is based on how to care for people, how to share with people, and how to love each other, how to care for each other. So today, I have brought you this beautiful unit, unit number 3, which is called caring and sharing. අපි මේ unit එක පුතේ වෙනදා වගේම දුවලා පුතාලා මේ unit එකේ lessons 8ක් ඉගෙන ගන්න යනවා. Let's go and see how and what we are going to learn in our unit number 3, caring and sharing. Now this is our lesson order. These are the lessons that I have brought you. දුවලා පුතාලා ටීචර්ත් එක්ක unit number 3 එකේ මෙන්න මේ විදියට lessons අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න යනවා. Today we are going to start the unit. අද අපි unit එක පටන් ගන්නවා. පළවෙනි පාඩම දුවලා පුතාලා ටීචර්ත් එක්ක අද කරනවා. These are the 8 lessons that we will have in our unit number 3. Okay? Now our unit talks about caring and sharing, and in our first lesson, lesson number 1, we are going to talk about emotions we have. What is that word? Emotions. අපි පළවෙනි පාඩමේ කතා කරන්නේ පුතේ emotions we have කියන පාඩම. Emotions කියන්නේ මොනවද පුතේ? Emotions කියන්නේ අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීම්. පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා විදියට ඕගොල්ලන්ට දැනෙන හැඟීම්. අපි හැමෝටම දැනෙන හැඟීම් තියෙනවනේ. They are called emotions in English, and we say feelings. දැනෙන අපිට දැනෙන දේවල්, අපිට හැඟෙන දේ, අපිට දැනෙන දේ, ඒවට අපි කියනවා emotions කියලා, feelings කියලා කියනවා. So in our lesson number 1, we will talk about emotions that we have. When we do the lesson, you will understand. Up teacher පළවෙනි පාඩම පටන් ගත්තාම දුවලා පුතාලට තේරෙයි අපි මොනවා ගැනද කතා කරන්න කියලා. Then when we come to our second lesson, lesson number 2 in unit 3, we are going to learn verbs. Verbs. What are verbs? ක්‍රියාපද. ක්‍රියාපද ගැන අපි කතා කරනවා. Verbs කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ ක්‍රියාපදවලට. We call verbs doing words. Doing words. ක්‍රියාපද. අපි කරන දේවල් වලට ක්‍රියාපදවලට English වලින් අපි කියන්නේ verbs කියලා. We have done a lesson before this. We have done one lesson about verbs. I think you all can remember. But in our unit number 3, lesson 2, again we are going to talk about more verbs. We will see what we are going to learn when we come to unit number 3, lesson 2. Then lesson 3. Lesson 3, we are going to talk about get well soon. What does that mean? get well soon. ඉක්මනින් හොඳ වෙන්න කියලා කියනවා. ඉක්මනින් හොඳ වෙන්න කියලා කියන්නේ අපි කොයි වගේ කෙනෙක්ටද පුතේ? To whom do we say get well soon? We say get well soon to someone who is ill, someone who is sick and not well. අපි අසනීප වෙලා ඉන්න කෙනෙකුට සනීප නැති වෙලා ඉන්න පුංචි දුවෙකුට පුතෙකුට අපි කියනවා ඉක්මනින් සනීප වෙන්න කියලා. So get well soon, we are going to talk about how we are going to make a get well soon card, and it's going to be very interesting, right? So we are going to learn how we can take care of the people who are not well, and so much more is waiting for you. Let's see. Then lesson number 4. Lesson number 4, we are going to talk about hobbies that we have. Hobbies. මොනවද පුතේ hobbies කියලා කියන්නේ? පුතාලා දුවලාගේ විනෝදාංශ. ඕගොල්ලෝ කරන්න කැමති දේවල්. සමහර පුතාලා කැමති පුංචි මාළුව ඇති කරන්න. සමහර දුවලා කැමති බෝනික්කොත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරන්න. සමහරු කැමති මුද්දර එකතු කරන්න. ඒ වගේ දේවල් අපි විනෝදාංශ විදියට කරනවා නේද? So that is what is called hobbies in English. So in our lesson 4, we are going to talk about hobbies. And while we are talking about hobbies, the things that we like to do, we have to remember that we are talking about caring and sharing. So maybe we can have some hobbies that will care for each other, that we can share things with each other. නේද පුතේ? අපි විනෝදාංශ ගැන කතා කරනකොට අපේ unit number 3 එකේ sharing and caring ගැන අපි කොහොමද අපේ විනෝදාංශ අනිත් අයට උදව් වෙන විදියට අපි කරන්නේ, අනිත් අයත් එක්ක බෙදාගන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා අපි කතා කරමු. Lesson number 4, hobbies. Then we are coming to lesson number 5, and in our lesson number 5 you are going to learn about th sound. The sound. We are going to talk about the sound, and we are going to learn words that starts with the the sound, that ends with the sound. So it will be a very interesting lesson for you. TH will teach you the sound in our lesson number 5. Then lesson number 6. In lesson number 6, we are going to learn how to write a notice. Writing a notice. Notice එකක් කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි පුංචි දැන්වීමක් ලියන විදිහ ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. Notice එකක් ලියන විදිය. Notices පුතාලා කියවලා තියෙනවනේ. So we are going to learn how to write a notice in the proper way. How do we write a notice? We will write it. We will learn it to write in the correct order. So we will learn that in our lesson number 6. Then in lesson number 7, as the way we learned the th sound, you are going to talk about AR sound. That is R sound. A and R sound. So that's also going to be another interesting lesson, and you are going to learn something new with the AR sound in lesson number 7. Then our final lesson, our last lesson, we are going to have a story time. Sharing is caring. Story time. Let's see what our story is going to tell us about. Okay? It's going to be a very interesting, very beautiful story with some of your favorite characters. And you're going to learn something very special when you listen to that story. So you have to wait with me until I do all my lessons and come to lesson number 8. I know you're going to be with me and learn all the lessons very well. So without wasting time, we will now move on to our first lesson. I know everybody is waiting now to start the lesson, right? So we will go and see our first lesson. We are going to talk about emotions we have. Come, let's go. Now this is our lesson number 1 in unit number 3. Our unit number 3 is caring and sharing. Always remember that, okay? Caring and sharing. What are we going to talk about in lesson number 1? Emotions we have. Emotions we have. Now I want all of you to take a look at the little pictures that we have here. Can you see them? දුවල පුතාලා හොඳට බලන්න. මෙන්න මේ පින්තූරු වල ඉන්න පුංචි දුවල පුතාලගේ මූණු වලින් පෙන්නලා තියෙන පුංචි පුංචි හැඟීම්. අපි අද කතා කරන්නේ අපිට දැනෙන දේවල්, emotions ගැන. දුවලා පුතාලට දැනෙන හැඟීම්, සතුට දැනෙනවා, අපිට දුක දැනෙනවා නේද? So we are going to talk about feelings today, the emotions that we all have. Right? We will talk about it in detail. First, look at the slides and just have an idea on what we are going to talk about. Can you see this little girl? Her mouth wide open with a smile. She is very happy. She's a happy girl. And then, how about our little boy over here? His face doesn't look happy like the girl. Can you see? මේ පුංචි දුවගේ වගේ ලස්සන හිනාවක් තියෙනවද මේ පුතාට? නෑනේ පුතේ. එයා දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ. So he is sad. දුකක් දැනිලා යාට. Then we have another little boy who looks very angry. He looks very angry. තරහ ගිහිල්ලා ඉන්නේ. Can you see? Look at the face. The difference. And look at these two. They also have different types of feelings we are going to talk about in detail. I think it's time for us to move on to our next slide and we will see what all those emotions are. And you're going to talk about a few of them in your pupils book. So now I want you to have your pupils book and your workbook with you as usual. දුවලා පුතාලා හැමදාම ටීචර්ත් එක්ක ඉංග්‍රීසි ලෙසන් එක කරනකොට pupils book එකයි workbook එකයි අරන් ඉන්නේ නේද පුතේ? ඉතින් අපිට workbook activities උත් අද කරන්න තියෙනවා. So you have to hurry up, go bring your pupils book and the workbook and we will move on to our lesson. Come. Right. Now here we have our happy cloud. Now this is from your pupils book. Your happy cloud always comes from the pupils book. And here we are going to talk about these special words that we will learn in our lesson number 1 today. These are the emotions that we are going to talk about. ඔන්න පුතේ අද අපි කතා කරන්නේ අපිට දැනෙන අපිට හැඟෙන දේවල් ගැනනේ. අපිට දැනෙන feelings, අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීම් ගැන. එතකොට අපිට ඒවා දැනෙන විදිහ අනුව අපිට දැනෙන feelings වෙනස් වෙනවා. emotions වෙනස් වෙනවා. නේද පුතේ? පුතාලා දුවලට අලුත් වචනයක් නේද emotions කියන එක. ඔන්න feelings දැනෙන දේවල් feelings කියන එක පුතාලා ගොඩක් වෙලාවට පාවිච්චි කරනවා අහලා තියෙනවා. හැබැයි පුතේ emotions කියන වචනේ ඒ වගේම ඊට සමාන වචනයක්. emotions පුතාලා දුවලා අලුත් වචන ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේනේ. එතකොට emotions කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීම් වලට. So we are going to talk about these emotions, these feelings during our lesson today. What are the things that we are going to talk about? What are those words that we are going to use? First word, happy. The first word is happy. What does that mean? Happy කියලා කියන්නේ සතුට. සතුටින් අපි ඉන්නකොට කියනවා we are happy. So the first word is happy and that is an emotion that you have. That is one of the feelings that we all have. නේද පුතේ? සතුට කියන එක අපි හැමෝටම දැනෙනවනේ. නේද? අපි බලමු අපිට සතුට දැනෙන්නේ කොයි වගේ වෙලාවල් වලදීද කියලා. Right? So happiness is a feeling that we all have. Happy. What does that mean? Happy කියලා කියන්නේ පුතාලා දුවලා සිංහලෙන් කිව්වොත් සතුට. So HAPPY. Happy. That is how you spell the word happy. Now you must learn these words. Learn the spelling so you can use them when we do our workbook activities. Then we have the word sad. Sad. S-A-D. Sad. මොකද්ද පුතේ sad කියලා කියන්නේ? අකුරු තුනක වචනයක්. ලේසි වචනයක්. දුක. When we are sad, we feel very sad about certain things. අපිට දුක දැනෙන වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා. නේද පුතේ? දුක කියන්නේත් අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීමක්නේ. Sad. We are sad. We are happy. We are sad. Okay? S-A-D. Sad. Then there is another feeling. There is a very important feeling that all of you feel as little children. ඔන්න මගේ දුවල පුතාලට නිතරම දැනෙන දෙයක් තමයි මේ. මොකද්ද? Hungry. Hungry. බඩගිනි. බඩගින්න. Hungry. බඩගිනි. Hunger කියන්නේ බඩගින්න. Hungry අපිට බඩගිනි කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. බඩගින්නට තමයි අපි hungry කියලා කියන්නේ. How do you spell the word hungry? H-U-N-G-R-Y. Hungry. Badagini. Hungry. Okay. So that is another feeling that you all get when you're hungry. You feel like eating something. Ne? The badaginna danena. Kamavala avashyatave danena apita. That is why we say we are hungry. I want to eat something. Badagini unahama apita kanna one neda pute. So hungry is the word that we are going to talk about in our lesson today. Then we have the word angry. Oh, angry. A-N-G-R-Y. Angry. Angry කියන්නේ තරහා. තරහා. Angry කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ තරහා යනවට. I'm angry. මට තරහා ගිහිල්ලා. Angry. Anger is not something that is very good, but we all get angry. නේද පුතේ? තරහා යනවා කියන එක එච්චර හොඳ දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. හැබැයි අපි හැමෝටම තරහා යනවා නේද? So we will see why we are getting angry. At what times we get angry. We will talk about it, okay? Right. Now we have the word sleepy. Sleepy. What is sleepy? Nidimata. Nidimata. We all feel sleepy, no? In the night we want to sleep. So we feel sleepy. Sleepy කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ nidimata. S-L-E-E-P-Y. S-L-E-E-P-Y. Sleepy. Nidimata. We will talk about it, okay? Then we have the word yummy. Yummy. What does that mean? Yummy කියලා කියන්නේ හරි රසවත් කෑමක්. This food is very yummy. කියන්නේ tasty කියලාත් අපි කියන්නේ. හරි රසයි කියලා කියන tasty food. ඒ වගේම වචනයක් තමයි පුතේ yummy. හරි රසවත්. Yummy food. Yummy කියලා කියන්නේ Y-U-M-M-Y. Y-U-M-M-Y. Y අකුරෙන් පටන් අරන් Y අකුරෙන් ඉවර වෙනවා. Yummy ඒ කියන්නේ රසයි කියන එක. රසවත් කෑමක්. Right? So now yummy. රසවත් බව අපිට කොහෙටද දැනෙන්නේ පුතේ? Where do you feel when the food is yummy? You feel it to your tongue. අපිට දිවට දැනෙන දෙයක්. නේද පුතේ? දිවටයි අපේ රස දැනෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපිට කොයි වගේ හැඟීමක් දෙන්නේ? When we eat something, we feel happy, no? So yummy is something that you feel, something that your tongue will feel. පුතාලා දුවලා කෑම ගන්නකොට තමයි මේ yummy කියන වචනේ පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ. Then we have the last word, scared. Scared. Scared කියලා කියන්නේ බය වෙනවට. Beer. Can you see? Right? Scared. I'm scared. මට බයයි. බය කියන එක scared. I'm scared. That is a feeling that you get. Right? That is one of the emotions that you get. Scared. බය වෙනවා. මං බය වෙලා. Right? So that is another feeling that you have. S-C-A-R-E-D. S-C-A-R-E-D. Scared. Beer. පුතාලා දුවලා හැමෝටම මේ සතුට දුක වගේම බය කියන එකත් දැනෙනවා. Right? So being scared. A scary feeling. That is also an emotion, a feeling that we all have. So what are the new words that we are going to talk about in our lesson today? Happy, sad, hungry, angry, sleepy, yummy, and scared. Those are the words that you are going to listen and you are going to use and we are going to talk about in our lesson today. So now it's time for us to move forward. Go to your pupils book and see we have a beautiful poem which talks about all these emotions, all these feelings that we have. It's a beautiful poem. We will move forward. We will read it and see what it has to tell us. Come. Right. Now this poem is in your pupils book. Now I hope you can see there are some words that is different in color. සමහරක් වචන පුතාලට ඔන්න පේනවා වෙනම පාටකින් තමයි poem එකේ තියෙන්නේ. අනිත් words තියෙන්නේ එක පාටකින්, සමහර words තියෙනවා වෙන පාටකින්. අපි දැන් poem එක කියවලා බලමු පුතේ මොනවද poem එකේ කියන්නේ කියලා. Right? Now we are going to recite the poem and see what it has to tell us. Now remember, we are talking about the emotions, the feelings that we have. So definitely our poem is also going to talk about the different feelings that we all have. When it's sunny, I'm happy. First I will read the poem for you, then I will explain everything to you one by one. Okay? When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's rainy, I'm sad. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. Time to eat, yummy. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. Time to sleep, good night. A small poem, but with some feelings that we all have. This poem talks about certain feelings that we all have at different times. අපිට විවිධ වෙලාවන් වලදී දැනෙන විවිධ විදිහේ හැඟීම් ගැන තමයි පුතේ මෙන්න මේ poem එකෙන් අපිට කතා කරන්නේ. Now let's take a look at the poem once again. I will recite it for you and we will talk about each line and I will explain it to you. Okay? The first one. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's sunny, what does that mean? When it is sunny, ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ ඉර පායලා තියෙන දවසකට මං හරීම සතුටුයි. When it's sunny, I'm happy. හොඳට ඉර පායලා තියෙන දවසක මට දැනෙන්නේ හරි සතුටු හැඟීමක්. මට සතුටුයි ඉර පායලා තියෙන දවසකට. මං ආසයි ඉර පායපු දවසකට. When it's sunny, I'm happy. Why are we happy when it is sunny? ඇයි පුතේ අවුව පායලා ඉර පායලා තියෙන දවසක් උදා වුණාම අපිට සතුටු හිතෙන්නේ ඇයි? Now, as little children, why do you feel happy? Because you can go out and play. You don't have to stay inside the house. When it's raining, you have to stay in the house. But when it is sunny, you can go to the garden and you can go to the playground and play. You can go anywhere. You can enjoy yourself when it is sunny. Not like when it is raining. නේද පුතේ වහිනකොට අපි ඉන්න ඕනේ ගේ ඇතුළට වෙලා අපිට කොහෙවත් යන්න බෑ සෙල්ලම් කරන්න එළියට යන්න බෑ when it is sunny හරි අවුව පායලා තියෙදි පුතාලට සතුටක් දැනෙනවා දැන් ගොඩාක් වැහි කාලයක් තිබිලා අවුව එන දවසක් ආවහම පුතාලට හැපීනේ හරි සතුටුයි so that is what it says in the poem when it's sunny I'm happy. දැන් poem එකේ හැටියට පුතාලා දුවලට සතුට දැනෙන්නේ කොයි වෙලාවටද? ඔන්න ඉර පායලා තියෙන වෙලාවක අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීම කොහොමද පුතේ? I'm happy. When it is sunny, I'm happy. When it's rainy, I'm sad. When it's rainy, I'm sad. වහින වෙලාවට. When it is raining, I'm sad. Obviously. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දුවල පුතාලට දුකක් දැනෙනවා සෙල්ලම් කරන්න එළියට යන්න බෑ නේද එළිය ගියොත් තෙමෙනවා කියනවා අම්මා කෑ ගහනවා ඔන්න හිම්බිරිස්සාව හැදෙයි කියනවා your parents don't want you to fall ill you will catch a cold and a cough and your parents will not let you go out when it is raining so you will feel sad about it හැබැයි පුතේ සමහර පුංචි දුවල පුතාලට වහිනකොටත් සතුටක් දැනෙනවා. ඇයි ඒ? වැස්සේ තෙමෙන්න ආසයි, කොළවලින් බෝට්ටු හදලා අරින්න ආසයි නේද? So different situations will give us different feelings. But now in the poem it says, and as we all feel when it is raining, we will not feel happy. We can't go out. We have to carry an umbrella and go if we are going out. නේද කුඩේ අරගෙනම යන්න ඕනේ ඉතින් දුවල පුතාලා ආස නැහැ වහිනවට so when it's raining I'm sad isn't that so you're sad when it is raining when it is sunny I'm happy when it's rainy I'm sad when it's lunchtime I'm hungry when it's lunchtime ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ when it's lunchtime ඔන්න දවල්ට කෑම කන වෙලාව එනකොට මට කොහොමද දැනෙන්නේ? When it is lunch time, I'm hungry. මට හරි බඩගින්නක් දැනෙනවා. ඒක දැනෙනව නේද? කොහෙටද පුතාලට බඩගිනි දැනෙන්නේ? චූටි බණ්ඩියකට බඩගිනි දැනෙනවනේ. අපිට බඩ රිදෙනවා වගේ කියනවා. මට බඩගිනි කියලා කියනවා. බඩට තමයි අපිට බඩගිනි දැනෙන්නේ. So when it is lunch time, when you have to eat your lunch, you will feel hungry. How will you feel when it's lunch time? You will feel hungry. Right? Like the time when it is sunny, you will be happy. When it is raining, you're sad. And when it is lunchtime, you will be very hungry. Right? Okay. Time to eat yummy. Okay. Now, how will you eat your food? How will your food taste? පුතාලා දුවලා කෑම කනකොට කොයි වගේ හැඟීමක්ද දැනෙන්නේ? බඩගින්නක් එක්කම කෑම හරි රසවත්. Yummy. We are going to eat yummy. කෑමවල රස අපිට දැනෙනවා. බඩගිනි දැනෙනවා වගේම බඩගින්නට අපි කෑම කනකොට අපිට කෑමවල තියෙන රස අපි හරි රසයි අද කෑම නේද? එහෙම කියලානේ අපි කන්නේ. Our food is very tasty today. It's so yummy. And then you enjoy your food. Right? So that is how you will feel when the lunch time comes, when you're hungry and the food will taste very yummy. So when it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's rainy, I'm sad. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. Time to eat yummy. Okay, that is the first part of our poem. Then we will move on to our second part. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. Time to sleep. Good night. That is our second part. Okay? When it's noisy. When it's noisy. When it's noisy කියන්නේ මොන වෙලාවටද පුතේ? හුඟක් ශබ්දය ඇහෙන වෙලාවට. When it is too much of noise. Now when you're in school, when you all start talking and screaming and shouting, then it is very, very noisy. And your teacher gets angry. නේද පුතේ? පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා දැන් ඉස්කෝලේ ගියාම ඔන්න හැමෝම කතා කරනවා කෑ ගහනවා සින්දු කියනවා එක එක දේවල් කරලා ලොකු සද්දයක් එනකොට නේද ටීචර් කියන්නේ why are you shouting? කෑ ගහන්න එපා මගේ පුතාලා කියලා ටීචර්ට තරහ යනවනේ. So that is how you feel angry. When it is noisy, we are angry. හුඟක් ශබ්දය ඇහෙනකොට හරීම කන් දෙකට ආස නැති වෙන විදියට හරීම කන් කරච්චලයක් කියලා කියනවා නේද පුතේ? When it is noisy, we don't like noisy. When it is very noisy, we don't like. We get angry. තරහ යනවා. ඇයි මෙච්චර සද්ද කියලා අපි අහනවානේ. When you walk on the road, when the vehicle starts making noises, when they honk, then you will feel very angry. හොන් ගහනකොට සද්ද වෙනකොට පුතාලට කේන්ති යනවා. So when it's noisy, I'm angry. Now you have to remember these words, children. That is why I'm underlining the words, because we have questions to answer at the end of the lesson. We have to do our workbook activities. So you have to remember at what times you feel different feelings. According to the poem, we have to answer some questions. So remember that, okay? When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's stormy, I'm scared. What is stormy? When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's stormy කියන්නේ පුතේ හොඳටම හයියෙන් ගොරවලා අකුණු කොටලා වහිනකොට ලොකු සුලි සුලඟක් වගේ එනකොට when it is stormy, storm එකක් කියන්නේ කුණාටුවක් වගේ. හරිම තදට වහින වෙලාවල් වලට විදුලි කොටනකොට අකුණු කොටනකොට අකුණු ගහනවා විදුලි කොටනකොට අපිට කොහොමද මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට feel වෙන්නේ? How will you feel when it is stormy? You will feel scared. පුතාලා දුවලා මෙහෙම කරලා අත් වහ ගන්නවා, කන් වහ ගන්නවා අත් දෙකෙන් නේද? That is because we are scared. අපි බයයි නේද? අකුණු කොටනකොට මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා බයයිනේ. අම්මා ළඟට දුවලා යනවා නේද? So we are scared. Scared කියලා කියන්නේ බය වෙනවට. When it is stormy, I'm scared. ඇත්තනේ. උඟක් හයියෙන් වහිනකොටත් මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා බයයිනේ නේද? So when it's stormy, I'm scared. මට බය හිතෙනවා. Right. When it's bedtime, when it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. When it's bedtime. කොයි වෙලාවටද මට නිදිමත එන්නේ? නිදිය ගන්න වෙලාව ආවහම. When it is bedtime, I'm sleepy. මට නිදිමත දැනෙනවා. When it's bedtime. When it is late in the night, when the time comes for you to sleep. පුතාලා දුවලට නිදා ගන්න වෙලාව එනකොට නිදිමත එනවා නේද පුතේ? අම්මලා කියන්නේ නිදිමත එනවා දැන් නිදා ගන්න කියලා. So when it is bedtime, දැන් ඇඳට යන වෙලාව කියනවා නේද? You have to sleep. So when the bedtime comes, you will feel sleepy. දුවලා පුතාලට නිදා ගන්න ඕන හිතෙනවා නිදිමත එනවා. Right? There are other times that you feel sleepy as well. Right? So we will talk about them later. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. Time to sleep, good night. Time to sleep, good night. That is the end of our poem, right? So now we have spoken about all the feelings that we have at different times. We are going to recite the poem once again with the teacher, okay? Listen to the teacher and then you are going to recite it nicely. And you have to remember at what times you are going to have the different emotions and the feelings, okay? Because we are going to talk about it. Okay, right. Start from the beginning. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's rainy, I'm sad. When it's rainy, I'm sad. Now you have to show the feelings. You have to make your face with all the expressions. පුතාලා දුවලා poem එකක් කියනකොට ඒ දැනෙන හැඟීම් පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ මූණෙන් facial expressions වලින්. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's raining, I'm sad. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. Time to eat. Yummy. Time to eat. Yummy. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. Time to sleep. Good night. Time to sleep. Good night. Okay, now you have to learn the poem nicely. Learn all the words, learn all the expressions, learn about the different feelings that you have at different times. So this poem is for that. Okay, so now let's move forward and see what I have brought for you. We are going to talk about all these emotions in detail, how we feel at different times. Let's have a look at that. Come. Okay, right. So now, as I told you, these are the emotions that we are going to talk about. ඔන්න පුතේ අද අපි කතා කරන්නේ දැන් දුවලා පුතාලගේ pupils book එකේ මේ දේවල් නැහැ. ටීචර් පුතාලා දුවලාට තවත් වැඩියෙන් පැහැදිලි කරලා දෙන්න තමයි මෙන්න මේ විදිහට පුතාලා දුවලා අද අපි කතා කරන ඔයගලගේ poem එකෙන් කතා කරපු feelings, emotions අපිට දැනෙන දේවල් ගැන අපි කතා කරන්නේ මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. So take a look at the slide now. Okay. Now these are the different emotions that we have. ඔන්න පුතාලා දුවලා poem එකේ කතා කරපු දේවල්. Look at the pictures now. Now we just had a look at the poem. But now we are going to see how these different emotions will look like. Now when we are happy, how will we look like? Onna pute me balan happy. This picture is showing us a little child who is very happy. When we are happy, how can you see that? දුවල පුතාලට සතුටක් දැනෙනකොට කොහොමද දැනෙන්නේ? දුවල පුතාලා hina වෙන්නේ නැතුව මෙහෙම ඉන්නවා දොරවගෙන නෑනේ. When we are happy, we are smiling and laughing like this. Can you see the way she's smiling happily? She's happy. හරි සතුටින් ඉන්නේ නේද පුතේ? Happy, Happy. So you can see, when you look at the picture, you can see how happy that little girl is. So that is happiness. ඔන්න පුතේ සතුටුයි කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ හැඟීමක් අපිට දැනෙනකොට. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපි ඉන්නකොට අපි දන්නවා අපි සතුටින් ඉන්නේ කියලා. So that is what is called happiness. Happy. So that is one of the emotions that we all have. අපිට හැමෝටම සතුට දැනෙනවා. We will see at what times we are going to feel happy. Okay? Right. Now have a look at this little girl. Look at her face. How is she feeling? She is feeling sad. එයා දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ. Now how will you say that she is sad? කොහොමද මගේ පුතාලා කියන්නේ යා දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ කියලා? Look at the face. Look at the emotions. බලන්න. Facial expressions බලන්න. මූණෙන් පෙන්නලා තියෙන ඉරියව් බලන්න පුතේ. දැන් මේ බලන්න මේ චූටි දුව සන්තෝෂෙන් ඉන්නවා. She looks very happy and her face is different. But look at her. අනේ she's sad. නේද පුතේ? දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ. යාට කඳුළු එනවා. එයා අඬනවා. දුක දැනුනහම අපි අඬනවනේ. නේද? So she's crying because she's sad. So sadness, being sad is another feeling that we all have. That is another emotion that we have. Okay, so happy and then we have sad. S-A-D, sad. We are going to talk about the main emotions that we spoke about in our poem. Okay, right. So next, now look at this. Hungry. Hungry. Now can you see, look at her face. Is she smiling? Is she happy? No. She is not happy. Why is that? Because she is hungry. Right? Now, can your stomach talk and say, I'm hungry? දුවල පුතාලගේ චූටි බණ්ඩියට පුළුවන් ද මට බඩගිනි කියලා කතා කරන්න? බෑ. But when you're hungry, how will you feel? Can you have a happy face when you're hungry? No. පුතාලා දුවලට බඩගිනි වුණාම සන්තෝෂෙන් hina වෙලා ඉන්නේ නෑනේ මගේ පුතාලා. අනේ මට බඩගිනි, I'm hungry. එහෙම නේද කියන්නේ? So you will not have a happy face when you're hungry. You will have a face like this little girl who is hungry and she says, I'm hungry. මට බඩගිනි කියලා කියනවා. So hungry, feeling hungry is another feeling that you have. Another emotion that you can show. When you're hungry, you will feel. බඩගිනි අපිට දැනෙනවා නේද පුතේ? So the another emotion, another feeling that we have is hunger. Being hungry. බඩගිනි වෙන එක අපිට දැනෙන තවත් දෙයක්. Then look at this little girl. Angry. Oh, she has got angry. තරහ වෙලා. තරහ ගිහිල්ලා. ඔන්න මගේ සමහර දුවලා පුතාලටත් තරහ යන වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා. Right? I don't like that. මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට තරහ යනවට ටීචර් ආස නැහැ. I don't want you to get angry. But we all get angry. Isn't that so? Look at her face. Such a beautiful little girl, but she looks angry. එයාට තරහ ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. During what times? At what times will we feel angry? We will see at what times we are going to feel angry and at what times we are going to get angry. තරහ යන්නේ කොයි වෙලේටද? අපිට තරහ දැනෙන්නේ කොයි වෙලේද කියලා අපි බලමු පුතේ. Right? So first, look at this little girl. She's angry. When she's angry, how is her face? Oh, the face doesn't look all right. The face is not a happy face. සතුටක් දැනෙන්නේ නෑ අපිට තරහ ගියාම නේද පුතේ? තරහ මූණක් අපිට එන්නේ. දුක හිතෙන face එකක්ද? It is not a face that is sad. But when we are angry, that shows it's a different type of a feeling, a different type of a face. බලන්න මෙන්න happy වුණාම ඉන්න විදියටද sad වුණාම ඉන්න විදියටද පුතේ තරහ ගියාම ඉන්නේ? නෑ තරහ ගියාම මේ බලන්නකෝ. Look at the face. right? So being angry, getting angry is also another feeling, another emotion that we all have. Even though we don't like to get angry, we all get angry, right? We'll see at what times we are going to get angry. Okay, then look at this. What is this? Oh, she's yawning and she's feeling sleepy. නිදිමත වෙලා නේද පුතේ? Feeling sleepy. Can you see when you are sleepy, don't you feel like this? Huh? You will do like this and you will yawn. You will squeeze your eyes like this නේද? as පොඩි කරනවා, ඈනුම් යනවා. මෙන්න මේ වගේ හැඟීමක් තමයි අපිට නිදිමත වෙලාවට දැනෙන්නේ. නේද පුතේ? So because we are talking about emotions and the feelings that we have. Now can you remember in the poem they said bedtime we feel sleepy. During the time that we have to go to sleep, we will feel sleepy. Look at the picture. Look at the little girl. Mouth wide open, yawning. ඈනුමක් කරිනවා, yawn කරනවා. Right? Look at this. So we all feel sleepy. We'll see at what times we are going to feel sleepy. Okay? Right. Now look at this little girl. What has happened to her? She has got scared. She has got scared. Baya vela. Neda putte? Scared. Scared. She has got scared. We all get scared. Now in the poem they said, when it is stormy, I feel scared. When it is thundering, we feel scared. When it is dark, we feel scared. We are going to talk about it in detail, okay? So these are the main emotions that we are going to talk about in your pupils book. That is happy, sad, hungry, angry, sleepy, scared. Okay? So now we are going to talk about them one by one. Oh, right. Now first, we are going to talk about our happy face. Happiness. Happy. ඔන්න සතුට ගැන පුතේ අපි කතා කරන්නේ. The feeling that we all have. Happy. When we are happy, how will we look like? We will look like this. Isn't this a beautiful picture? We all like to be happy. No children? අපි ඔක්කොම ආස සන්තෝෂෙන් ඉන්නනේ. අපි කවුරුත් ආස නැහැ නේද පුතේ? දුක් වෙලා ඉන්න. දුක දැනෙනවට අපි ආස නැහැ. අපි හැමෝම ආස සතුටින් ඉන්න. සතුට දැනෙන වෙලාවට. Right? We all want to be happy. Happy like this. Smiling and be happy and feel free. Right? So happiness is a blessing. හරිම ආසයි අපි සන්තෝෂෙන් ඉන්න. So now we are going to see at what times we will feel happy. At what times we can be happy. We can always be happy. අපිට හැම වෙලේම සන්තෝෂෙන් ඉන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. අපි හැම වෙලේම දුක දැනෙන්නේ නැතුව සතුටින් ඉන්න තමයි බලන්න ඕනේ. So caring and sharing is our unit. Unit number 3. So when we care for others, when we share our things with others, we can always be very happy. Right? Now let's go and see how we can be happy. Come. Oh, look at this. Now, these are the times that you can be happy. Now, in our poem, it says, when it's sunny, I'm happy. As we spoke about, on a day that is not raining, on a day that is very sunny, you can go out and play and then you will be happy. Right? So, that's true. Neda putte? Hondata ira paayala. When the day is sunny, you can be happy, according to our poem, according to the way that we learned the poem. How are the other ways that we can be happy? අපිට තව කොයි වගේ වෙලාවටද පුතේ සතුට දැනෙන්නේ? අපිට සතුටින් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට සතුට කියන එක දැනෙන්නේ තව කොයි වෙලාවටද? How and where, when we will, what are the times that we will feel happiness and how can we be happy? When someone hugs you. When someone hugs you. පුතාලා දුවලට සතුටක් දැනෙනවා නේද? ඕගොල්ලෝගේ යාළුවෝ ඇවිල්ලා ආදරෙන් ඕගලන්ව hug කරනවා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම ආදරෙන් දුවල පුතාලව ඇවිල්ලා බදා ගන්නවට අපි කියනවා hug කරනවා කියලා. hug කරනවා. මෙන්න බලන්න මේ අක්කයි නංගි දෙන්න ආදරෙන් ඉන්නවා hug කරලා. නේද? You feel happy when someone loves you, when someone cares for you, when someone hugs you, you will feel happy. ඔන්න අපිට සතුටක් හිතෙන තව වෙලාවක් තමයි කවුරු හරි අපිව ආදරෙන් වැළඳ ගන්නකොට අපිට කවුරු හරි ආදරේ දක්වනකොට අපිට සතුටක් දැනෙනවා නේද පුතේ? පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා විදියට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ආසයිනේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කවුරු හරි hug කරනකොට ආදරෙන් දුවලා පුතාලාට කතා කරනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හරිම සතුටුයි. So happy, being happy at times when someone hugs you, when someone loves you, you can be happy. That is what is shown in this picture. It's a beautiful picture. And these two girls, I think they are sisters. They hug each other and look at their faces. See how happy they are. Do they look sad? No, they don't look sad. ඒගොල්ලෝ හරි සන්තෝෂෙන් hina වෙලා ඉන්නවා. So when someone hugs you, you will feel happy. Then what about this? Another time that you will feel happy. When you are a winner. When you are a winner. ඔන්න මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා මොකක් හරි තරඟකින් දින්නහම මොන හරි රේස් එකකින් දින්නහම නේද? When you are a winner. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කෙරුවහම when you are a winner, you will feel happy. Look at this little boy's face. Can you see? He is happy. සතුටින් ඉන්නේ නේද පුතේ? When you are a winner, you will feel happy. අපි තරඟකින් පෙරදුනොත් තමයි අපිට දුක හිතෙන්නේ. අපිට පුතාලා දුවලට ටෙස්ට් එකෙන් ලකුණු අඩු වුණොත් ඔන්න දුක හිතෙනවා. අපිට සන්තෝෂ හිතෙන්නේ කොයි වෙලේටද? සතුටු හිතෙන්නේ දුවලා පුතාලාට හොඳ මාක්ස් හම්බුනහම when you have marks, when you have good marks in your report, you will feel happy. And especially when you are a winner, when you win a race, when you win a contest, anything that you win, you will always feel happy. And your parents will also feel happy for you. So can you see? This is one picture that is going to show you how happy you will be when you are a winner. So that is one of the times that we can be happy. Then look at this. Here we have when you get a gift. When you get a gift, you feel happy. Isn't that so? පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා හැමෝම ආසයි නේද ඔයගලන්ට තෑගි ලැබෙනවට. ඔන්න තෑග්ගක් ලැබුණාම මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා සතුටු වෙන්නේ නැද්ද? You will feel very, very happy. Look at this little boy with a happy face, with a happy smile on his face. He's feeling very happy. And we will smile like this little boy when we get a gift, and we all will feel very happy. අපි කවුරුත් ආසයි අපිට තෑග්ගක් ලැබෙනවට. තෑග්ගක් ලැබෙනවා කියන වෙලාව ඔන්න අපිට සතුට දැනෙන වෙලාවක්. A time that we will be very happy. We will feel that happiness when you get a gift. Then the next picture. Look at the next picture. Oh, this is another time that you are going to feel very happy. When it's ice cream time. When it's ice cream time, you all feel very, very happy. Don't you like to eat ice cream, my little girls and boys? Yes, we like to eat ice cream, don't we? අපි හැමෝම ice cream කන්න ආසයි නේද පුතේ? So when it is ice cream time, you can see how the face is. It's a happy face. When there is ice cream for you to eat, you will feel happy. So at the time that we can have the food that we like, අපි කැමති දෙයක් කන්න ලැබුණොත් ඔන්න අපිට happiness දැනෙනවා. We are happy. We are happy when it is something that we like to eat. So ice cream time is a time that we all are very happy. Then look at the next picture. I want you to look at the next picture. When you have pets, you are happy, aren't you? You like little rabbits, then little puppies and dogs. Little children will feel happy at this time, definitely. Sometimes even for your birthdays, your parents give you little puppies, little rabbits. නේද පුතේ? දුවලා පුතාලගේ උපන්දිනයක් ආවහම අම්මලා වෙලාවකට පුතාලා දුවලාට පුංචි හා පැටියෙක්, චූටි බලු පැටියෙක් තෑගි දෙනවා නේද? So having pets will make you happy. Having pets. සුරතල් සත්තු ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා සතුටු වෙන තවත් අවස්ථාවක් තමයි. Neither. We all like to keep pets and we love to hug the pets. No? Then we feel very happy. That is another time that we all feel very happy about. So now can you see how happy we are going to be at these times? When it is sunny, we will be happy. When someone hugs you, you will be happy. When you are a winner, when you win something, you're going to be happy. When you get a gift, you're going to be happy. When it's ice cream time, look at the face. When it's ice cream time, we are going to be very, very happy. And then when we have pets, at the times that we have pets at home, at the times that you receive pets as gifts, you will be happy like this. So this is how happy we will look, and these are the times that we will feel happy. ඔන්න අපිට සතුට දැනෙන විදිය ගැන තුවල පුතාලා මෙන්න මේ ලස්සන pictures වලින් දැක්කා. Now we are going to move forward and we are going to talk about another feeling, another emotion that we all have. Let's see what it is. Sad. We spoke about happiness and now it's time for us to talk about the situations that will make us sad. අපිට දුක දැනෙන වෙලාවල් ගැන දැන් අපි කතා කරනවා. At what times will we feel sad? දුක අපි හැමෝටම දැනෙනවනේ පුතේ නේද? So we are going to talk about that as well. I don't like you to be sad. I want you to always have a smile on your face and be happy. But still we have to see why we are happy. We are sad sometimes. We have to see why we are sad at times. We will have a look at our next slide, how we are going to feel sad. Oh, now look at this. ඔන්න මගේ දුවල පුතාලට දුක දැනෙන වෙලාවල් තමයි මෙන්න මේ වෙලාවල්. How will you feel sad? Right, so now in our poem it said, when it's raining we feel sad. When it's raining, I'm sad. එහෙම නේද පුතේ poem එකේ තිබුණේ. When it's raining. Now look at the picture. නේ, this little boy is looking out of the window and it's raining outside. And is he happy? Look at the face. Look at his face. There is no smile in his face. He is very sad. Why is that? It's raining and he can't go out. When it's raining, we cannot go out. So can you see? When it's raining, we will feel sad. So we'll hope that it doesn't rain and that you can go out and play, right? So that you don't want to be having a sad face at that time, right? So when it's raining, you will feel sad. Then what is this? I want you to look at this picture. When someone scolds you. When someone scolds you. What does that mean? When someone scolds you. ඔන්න දුවල පුතාලට දුක දැනෙන වෙලාවක් තමයි කවුරු හරි පුංචි දුවල පුතාලට ඔන්න බනිනවා. scold කියලා කියන්නේ බනිනවා. දොස් කියනවා. Right? Then you feel sad. But now most of the time your parents scold you, your teachers sometimes will scold you, your brothers and sisters will scold you, right? But you can't get angry at that time. You will feel sad. දුවල පුතාලට දුක හිතෙනවා කවුරු හරි අම්මා කෙනෙක් තාත්තා කෙනෙක් දුවල පුතාලට ටීචර් අයියලා අක්කලා චුට්ටක් දොස් කිව්වහම දුක හිතෙනවා. හැබැයි එහෙම හිතන්න එපා පුතේ. ඕගොල්ලෝගේ හොඳටනේ එහෙම කියන්නේ. Just to make you good children, your teachers, your parents and your brothers and sisters will scold you at times when you're naughty, when you don't listen to them. You will get scolded. ඔගොල්ලෝ බැනුම් අහගන්නවා නේද පුතේ? දඟ වැඩ කරලා කියන දේ අහන්න නැති වුනහම ඔන්න පුතාලා දුවලට කවුරු හරි ඔන්න බනින්න පුළුවන්. So you will feel sad. At that time you are going to feel sad. Now look at the picture. Now why is this little girl sad? Because the mother is scolding her. Why is the mother scolding her? ඇයි අම්මා බනින්නේ පුතේ? Now look at her. She is looking at the phone. She's with her earphones. She doesn't listen to the mother. She wants to play with the phone. එතකොට හැම වෙලේම අපි ෆෝන් එකක් අතේ තියාගෙන මේ වගේ සෙල්ලම් කර කර ඉන්න එක හොඳ නෑනේ පුතේ නේද? That is why the mother is scolding her. Now it's time for you to keep that phone aside. Don't play with that all the time. So when someone scolds you, you will feel sad. So don't be naughty. Don't do unnecessary things. You have to always listen to your parents and teachers and be very good. So then you will not feel sad. Okay, you will not feel sad and you will not get scolded. Now let's have a look at our next picture. Look at this. When you are ill, you will feel sad. What does that mean? When you are ill, මොකද්ද පුතේ ill කියලා කියන්නේ? අසනීප වෙලා, සනීප නැති වෙලා. When I'm sick කියලා කියනවා. When I'm ill, මට අසනීප වෙලා ඉන්නකොට මං සතුටින්ද ඉන්නේ. Now look at the face. Look at the face of the little girl. She's not happy. අපිට අසනීප වුණාම අපිට සතුටු හිතෙන්නේ නෑනේ පුතේ නේද? We will feel sad. And we don't feel good. අපිට දැනෙන්නේ නෑ ඇඟට සනීපයක් දැනෙන්නේ නැති හින්දා අපිට සතුටක් දැනෙන්නේ නෑ. When we are not well, we will not feel good and we will not be happy. So when you are ill, you will always be very sad. You can't play, you have to take medicine, you have to stay inside, you have to sleep, you have to rest. So that is not something that we like. So we will be sad when we are not well, and when we are ill, we are sad. Then how about the next picture? Look at the next picture. This is another time that you all feel sad. ඔන්න අපිට දුක දැනෙන තව වෙලාවක් පුතේ. When you have a wound. What is a wound? Now you have to learn new words. Now here you learnt the word ill. Ill කියලා කියන්නේ අසනීප වෙනවා කියන එකට. Now here you have another new word, wound. When you have a wound. What is a wound? තුවාලයක් වුණාම පුතේ. Can you see? Now this little girl or the boy has scraped her leg. කකුල හීරිලා තුවාල වෙලා. When you have a wound, will you be happy? No, you will feel sad. නේද? දුවලා පුතාලට දුකයිනේ. තුවාල වුණාම වැටුණාම දුක හිතෙනවා දුවලා පුතාලට. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ සතුටක් දැනෙන්නේ දුකක් දැනෙන්නේ. So when you have a wound, you will always be very sad. Now look at this picture. When you fall down, you will feel sad. ඔන්න වැටුණාමනේ අපිට තුවාලත් හැදෙන්නේ නේද පුතේ? When you fall down, look at her face. She is not happy. She is in pain. යාට රිදෙනවා වැටුණාම. So when we are hurt, when we fall down, when we have a wound, are we happy? No, at that time we are sad. So that is one of the other times that we will feel sad. We are not happy at these times. When it is raining, we are not happy. When someone scolds you, you will not be happy. When you are not well, when you're ill, you will not feel happy. When you fall down, will you feel happy? No. And when you have a wound, you will not be happy. So these are the times that you are sad. සතුටක් දැනෙන්නේ අපිට දුක දැනෙන වෙලාවල් තමයි පුතේ මෙන්න මේ විදියට ටීචර් පුතාලට කියලා දුන්නේ. So you have to learn how to talk about these situations, how to tell someone else how you're sad, why you're sad. You can say, because I have a wound, I'm sad. Because I'm ill, I'm sad. Because I fell down, that I'm sad. And because it's raining, I'm sad. Okay, so these are the times that you will feel sad. What else do we feel? How else do we feel? Let's go and see. Okay, now we are going to talk about getting hungry. We are going to talk about the hungry feeling that we all get. I'm hungry. මට බඩගිනි. ඔන්න බඩගිනි වුණාම අපිට බඩගින්න දැනෙනකොට අපිට මොකද වෙන්නේ? What is going to happen when we feel hungry? We'll see. There are so many important things to talk about when we are hungry. අපිට තියෙනවා පුතේ වැදගත් දේවල්. ඔන්න බඩගිනි වුණාම පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට දැනෙන විදිය කොහොමද කියලා අපි බලමු. Look at this little girl. Ane, she doesn't have a happy face. it's a kind of a sad face. It's a sad feeling because she's feeling hungry. She will not want to be happy. She want to eat something and be happy. In our poem, it said, yum, yum, lunchtime. I'm hungry and it's yum, yum, yummy food. So we want to eat. Everyone, all of us get hungry. All of us have that hungry feeling. We all feel hungry when we want to eat something. So can you see, this little girl is also hungry now. We will go and see how we are going to feel and at what times we are going to feel hungry and what is going to happen to us when we are hungry. Come, let's go and see. Right, now here, this is the time that we have the hungry feeling. How do we feel hungry? At what times do we feel hungry, children? Now, when it's lunchtime. Now, in your poem, I think you can remember, we learned when it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. So, when it is lunchtime, maybe a lunchtime we have at 12 noon. Right? During lunchtime, we don't have lunch in the morning, no children. Api dawal kama ganne koi velayata lunchtime kiyanne dawalta kama kana velawata. Even in the morning, we feel hungry. No children, udetath apita badagini danenawa. Ude kama kannath apita badagini danenawa. But during lunchtime, in your poem, it says, during lunchtime, I am hungry. So, it is when it is lunchtime that you will feel hungry. Then, when we are hungry, what is going to happen? Duwala putalata badagini danunahama monawada wenni. When you are hungry, when you don't eat. Now this is a good point to talk about. Now you have to eat. Now some of my little girls and boys, they don't cook the food that the mother is making. They don't eat grains. Atta varga kanna kamathi naha mage duwala putala. Then you don't like to eat green leaves and vegetables. නේද මගේ චූටි දුවල පුතාලා ඔන්න සමහර දුවල පුතාලා එළවලු කන්න කැමති නෑ මැල්ලුම් කන්න කැමති නෑ ඇට වර්ග කන්න කැමති නෑ you have to have all those right because that will give you a balanced diet සමබල ආහාර වේලක් ගත්තොත් තමයි අපිට හොඳට හැදෙන්න පුළුවන් නේද පුතේ so when you don't eat properly these are the things that is going to happen to you so I want to teach you that here. So if you don't eat, now sometimes you don't have your breakfast in the morning. Duwala putala udeta kama ganne ne, duwala iskole yanawa parakku wenawa kiyala onne parakku wela nagitala etakota kama kanna welawak naha. So you can't skip any meal. You can't skip any meal. Eka velakවත් අපි skip කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ කන්නේ නැතුව ඉන්න හොඳ නැහැ. You have to eat. Now, if you don't eat and if you have that hungry feeling, what will happen to you? You will feel dizzy. What does that mean? Feeling dizzy. Dizzy කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ අපිට නිකන් කැරකිල්ලක් වගේ ගතියක් එනවා. අපිට කැරකිල්ලක් එනවා කියන්නේ අනේ මට කැරකිල්ලක් වගේ දැනෙනවා මාව කැරකෙනවා එහෙම කියනවා නේද so feeling dizzy is something that will happen if you are hungry if you have the hungry feeling if you don't eat for a long time if you skip meals you will feel dizzy can you see this is how it's going to look like oh you feel like your head is turning පුතාලා දුවලට ඔළුව කැරකෙවෙනවා වගේ දැනෙනවා කියනවා නේද so this is the feeling that you have the feeling we call it dizzy feeling dizzy බවක් දැනෙනවා මට කැරකිල්ලක් දැනෙනවා so hunger will make you feel dizzy when you're hungry you will feel dizzy and what else will happen to you if you are hungry if you don't eat properly you will feel faintish faintish කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ කලන්තයක් හැදෙනවා ක්ලාන්ත ගතියක් දැනෙනවා පුතාලා කෑවේ නැත්තම් when you're hungry when you're too hungry කන්නේ නැතුව ගොඩාක් වෙලා හිටියාම මොකද වෙන්නේ පුතේ you will faint කලන්තේ හැදිලා වැටේ can you see what has happened to this little boy over here he has fallen down he has fainted faint වෙලා faintish කියලා කියන්නේ අපිට ක්ලාන්ත ගතියක් දැනෙන එකට faint කියලා කියන්නේ කලන්තේ හැදෙනවට ක්ලාන්ත ගතියක් හැදිලා can you see if you don't eat now you have to look at these pictures you have to learn that you have to eat right? Even in your English lesson. Now, these are the things that you can learn. You have to eat. All of you, little girls and boys, you have to eat properly. You have to have a balanced diet in order to grow tall and strong, and the girls to look very pretty and have beautiful skin. You have to have a balanced diet, right? So if you don't eat properly, if you feel hungry, and you will feel dizzy and you will faint. You will have a faintish feeling. Ane, now I want you to look at these 3 pictures. Look at these 3 pictures. Can you see? Look at them. Please help. Hungry. Please help. Hungry. Now, I must tell you, because our unit number 3 talks about sharing and caring. We have to think about the little children and the people who are less fortunate. What does that mean? Less fortunate. කෑම බීම, එතකොට ඇඳුම් පැළඳුම්, ඒ හැම දෙයක්ම අපිට තරම් නැති අය ඉන්නවා පුතේ. පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ඔන්න කෑම නාස්ති කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. We must not waste food. There are so many little girls and boys who don't have food to eat. Now, if you look at these pictures, you will see some children in the country Africa, North Africa, South Africa. There are so many children who are in hunger. Those who don't have food to eat. At least one meal for them to eat. දවසකට එක වේලක්වත් කන්න නැති පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා මේ ලෝකේ ඉන්නවා. So you must not waste food. You have to always think of the word hungry. Hunger. When you feel hungry, someone else will also have the same feeling. අපිට දැනෙන බඩගින්නම තවත් දරුවෙකුට දැනෙනවා කියලා හැම වෙලේම මගේ පුතාලා හිතන්න ඕනේ. අපි කෑම නාස්ති කරන්න හොඳ නෑ පුතේ. Because now your parents worry about you. They take so much of interest in making your food. දුවල පුතාලට කෑම බීම ටික හරියට දෙන්න, ඕගලන්ට හොඳ නියුට්‍රිෂස් කෑම දෙන්න. ඕගොල්ලෝගේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා ගොඩාක් දුක් වෙනවා නේද පුතේ? ඒගොල්ලෝ මහන්සි වෙලා සල්ලි හම්බ කරලා පුතාලා දුවලට කෑම දෙන්නේ. So you must not waste them. You don't go to school, throw away what you have in your lunch box, and then you will feel hungry at the same time. But still you have to remember there are little children and people who don't have food to eat. Just look at their faces. Do they look happy? ඒ කවුරුත් සතුටින්ද ඉන්නේ පුතේ? නෑනේ. බලන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ. ඇයි ඒ? ඒගොල්ලෝ හැමෝටම බඩගින්න දැනෙනවා. They are all very hungry. Can you see this little child over here? Can you see how his body looks like? බලන්න පුතේ. හරිම දුක හිතෙනවා නේද? So we must not waste food. And we must always remember the word hungry. We are hungry and we have enough things to eat. But there are people and there are children who don't have food to eat. And they also have that hungry feeling. And you have to think of them, and you must not waste food. You must eat everything that is given to you. You can share your food with your friends, and you can share your food with the friends that you don't have food in school. සමහරක් වෙලාවට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ යාළුවන්ට කෑම ගේන්න අමතක වෙනවා. එතකොට කෑම නැති දුවලා පුතාලත් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. So you can share. Caring and sharing. So you can always care for your friends, and you can share whatever you have, and then you have to understand the feeling of hunger. When you're hungry, how you will feel. So please don't waste food. This is a very important message to you at this time when I'm talking about the feeling hungry. Okay? I hope you learnt it. පුතාලා දුවලා හොඳට අහගත්තානේ. ඔන්න ඒ විදියට අපි වැඩ කරමු. Right? Now we are going to move forward and see what else I have brought for you. Come. Oh, look at this picture. Look at her. How is she feeling? Is she happy? Is she sad? She is angry. හොඳටම තරහ ගිහිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නේද? Look at her face. She's a pretty little girl. She's a beautiful girl, but her face looks angry. යාට තරහ ගිහිල්ලා. Anger is another feeling that we all have. නේද පුතේ? අපි හැමෝටම තරහ යනවානේ. තරහ යනවා කියන එකත් අපිට දැනෙන දෙයක්. We feel angry and we get annoyed. අපිට තරහ යනවා. What are the times that we will feel anger, that we will get angry? අපිට තරහ යන්නේ කොයි වෙලාවටද? Let's have a look at the other slide. Okay, right. Now it's time for you to have a look at the pictures. Can you look at the first picture? Can you remember the poem? What did we say in the poem? When it's noisy, I'm angry. මට තරහ යනවා හුඟක් සද්දේ වැඩි වෙලාවට. When it is noisy, ශබ්දය වැඩි වෙලාවට ඔන්න බලන්න පුතේ. Look at the picture. She is covering her ears with her hands. ඇයි සද්දේ වැඩි වුණාම අපි කන් වහගන්නව නේද? So she is also angry. Look at her face. She doesn't have a smile on her face. She looks very angry because it's too much of noise. So having too much of noise will make you angry. Okay? Then can you see? This is another time that you will get angry. ඔන්න මගේ දුවල පුතාලට තරහ යන්න පුළුවන් තව වෙලාවක්. What is that? When you can't find something. ඔන්න අපි ළඟ තියෙන මොන හරි දෙයක් නැති වෙලා. When something is lost. When you can't find it. හොයනවා ඔන්න අපිට හොයා ගන්න බෑ. එතකොට අපිට මොන වගේ feeling එකක්ද දැනෙන්නේ? We get angry. කොහෙ තියෙනවද දන්නේ අනේ මට මේක හොයා ගන්න බෑනේ කියලා අපිට තරහ යනවා. Right? When you can't find something. You're looking under the chair, under the table, under the couch, everywhere, but you cannot find the thing that is lost. When something is missing and when you can't find it, you will feel angry. Tarahayana. Then can you see this picture? You have got angry. You will feel angry. When you have arguments. What is arguments? Arguments කියන්නේ පුතේ ඔන්න එක්කෙනෙක් එක දෙයක් කියනවා තව එක්කෙනෙක් තව දෙයක් කියනවා එයා කියන එක මං අහන්නේ මං කියන එක එයා අහන්නේ they don't listen to each other. One person will say something else and you will say something else and she is not listening to you. You will not listen to that person. This is a time where you will have an argument. Look at their faces because they don't agree with the other person. Right? අනිත් එක්කෙනා කියන දේ අහන්නේ නැහැ. තර්ක කරනවා. Arguments. At that time, you will get angry. නේද පුතේ? ඔයගොල්ලන්ටත් එහෙම දැනෙනවනේ. You will also get angry when there are arguments. One person is not listening to you. You give your opinion. They won't listen to you. So you get angry. As the same way, when it's noisy, you get angry. When something is lost and you can't find it, you get angry. And when you have arguments, you get angry. Like older people, even the little ones can get angry, but that is not something very good. තරහ යන එක එච්චර හොඳ දෙයක් නෙවෙයි පුතේ. Right? So now we have another thing here. Another situation. Look at this. When someone is stealing something. අපිට තරහ යන තව වෙලාවක් තමයි පුතේ ඒ. When someone is stealing something. Stealing කියන්නේ steal කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? හොරකම් කරනවා. අනිත් අයගේ දෙයක් හොරෙන් අරගන්නවා. Can you see? This little boy, he is trying to steal something from this drawer which is here. මේ පුංචි පුතා මේතන තියෙන ලාච්චුවෙන් මොනවද ගන්නවා. So we get angry when somebody steals something from you. Maybe in school when somebody steals your pencils and erasers. නේද? දුවල පුතාලගේ pencil eraser තව කවුරු හරි හොරෙන් ගත්තාම අපිට තරහ යනවනේ. So this is another situation that we all feel angry. අපිට තරහ යන වෙලාවක්. අනිත් අය අපේ බඩු හොරකම් කරාම කවුරු හරි කාගේ හරි දෙයක් හොරකම් කරාම which is not a good thing. We get angry to see someone is stealing something. So don't steal anything. කාගේවත් දේවල් ගන්න එපා. අනිත් අයගේ දේවල් ගත්තාම අපිට ඒවට තරහ යනවා නේද පුතේ? So getting angry is not good and stealing other people's things is not good at all. So don't do that. Okay? Then we have this picture. Look at this. When someone is annoying you, when someone is annoying you, you get angry. What does that mean? කවුරු හරි අපිට කරදර කරනවට annoy කරනවා කියන්නේ පුතේ. Now look at this picture. This little brother is pulling the sister's hair. ඔන්න කොණ්ඩේ අදිනවා. අපිට එක එක්කෙනා ඔය පොඩි එක කරදර කරනවානේ. අපි කියන්නේ අනේ මාව අවුස්සන්න එපා කියලා කියනවා නේද මගේ පුතාලා. They are annoying you. Sometimes they will tease you. එක දේවල් කියලා විහිළු කරලා පුතාලා දුවලව annoy කරනවා. Right? Or else they'll pull your hair, pull your skirt or pull your t-shirt, pull your nose and you will get angry. Okay, don't you get angry when someone annoys you? පුතාලට තරහ යනවා නේද? ඔයගලන්ව කාට හරි කවුරු හරි ඔයගලන්ට කොයි කරදර කරනකොට ගවුමෙන් අදිනවා, කොණ්ඩෙන් අදිනවා. So that is another situation that you get angry. Okay, so these are the things that can happen to you and that will make you angry. So the feeling angry is something that we all feel, but getting angry is not good at all. තරහ ගන්න එපා පුතේ. පුළුවන් තරම් අපි තරහක් එන වෙලාවට ඒක අපි යට කරලා තරහ පෙන්නන්නේ නැතුව හොඳට ආදරෙන් කතා කරන්න අපි පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට අපිට තරහ control කරගන්න පුරුදු වෙනවා. We get into the habit of controlling our anger. Don't try to show your anger to anyone. කාටවත් තරහ පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ. Don't show your anger. Don't scold anyone. Don't steal anything from anyone and make others angry. Don't make your teachers angry. Don't make your parents angry. Right? So you can be very good children. We are talking about the feelings that we all have. It's all right for us to feel angry. අපිට තරහ එන එක වළක්වන්න බෑනේ පුතේ. But we can control all the time. So getting to know all these feelings. අපිට දැනෙන හැඟීම් ගැන පුතාලා ඉගෙනගෙන අපි ඒ අනුව වැඩ කරන්න බලමු. We will try to control our anger. We'll try to always be happy and not be sad. Okay, so that is why we are teaching. Teachers are teaching you all these things to listen to these things and you can be better children in future. Okay, I have more things to tell you. We'll move forward and see. All right, now we are going to talk about feeling sleepy. Can you see? Look at this little girl. As I told you, can you see she's yawning? ඈනුමක් අරිනවා, yawn කරනවා. When we yawn, what do we do, children? අපිට ඈනුමක් යනකොට අපි මොකද්ද කරන්න ඕනේ? Now because this little girl is sleepy, she is rolling her eyes and squeezing them like this. She's sleepy. ඔන්න නිදි මතේ අපිට නිකම්ම ඈනුමක් යනවා. නේද? අපි ඈනුමක් යනවා කියන්නේ yawn කරනවා. What is the word in English? Yawn. Yawning. ඈනුමක් යවනවා කියන එක. When you yawn, you always have to cover your mouth. You have to cover your mouth like this when you're yawning. You just don't open your mouth like this and yawn. Right? Because we are talking about the feeling that we get when we are sleepy. I have brought you this picture. But remember when you cough, කැස්ස එනකොට අපිට ඈනුමක් යනකොට පුතේ අපි නිකම්ම කට අරින්නේ නැහැ. අපි අතින් කට වහලා තමයි අපේ කැස්ස අපි කහින්නේ. නැත්නම් ඈනුමක් යනකොට අපි කට වහනවා. Right? So now I want to show you the feeling of feeling sleepy and wanting to feel sleepy. එතකොට පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තමයි ඔන්න මූණ පේන්නේ අපිට when you all are sleepy. Now let's see at what times will we feel sleepy. Let's have a look at our next slide. Right. Now these are the times that you will feel sleepy. Now what did it say in your poem about getting sleepy? Feeling sleepy? When it's bedtime, we feel sleepy. In the poem, it said, when it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. So no wonder when it's time for us to sleep. In the night, we feel sleepy. නේද? රෑ වෙලා අපිට නිදා ගන්න වෙලාව එනකොට අපිට නිදි මත එනවා. Sleepy කියලා කියන්නේ නිදි මතනේ පුතේ නේද? So these are the other times that we will feel sleepy. ඔන්න තවත් අපිට රෑ වෙලා නිදා ගන්න වෙලාවට එන නිදි මතට අමතරව we will feel sleepy at these times. How will we feel sleepy? When you read too much. ඔන්න මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා ගොඩාක් වෙලා එක දිගට පොත්පත් කියවන්න ගත්තොත් නිදිමතක් දැනෙනවා. When you read a lot. When you read a lot for a long time, you will feel sleepy. Can you see? When you read too much. When you read too much, you will sometimes feel a little sleepy. So that is a feeling that you get when you read too much. But reading is very good, but it will make you sleepy at the same time when you read a lot. Then, when you are tired, you will feel sleepy. Can you see this little boy over here? He's tired and he wants to sleep. Because when they are too tired, when you play and play and play, you want to take a rest. So you will feel sleepy when you are tired. හුඟක් මහන්සි වුණාම සෙල්ලම් කරලා මහන්සි දැනුණාම දුවලා පුතාලට මහන්සියක් දැනෙනවා රෙස්ට් කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා හිතෙනවා. So that is the feeling you will get. The feeling, the sleepy feeling when you are too tired. When you are too tired, you will feel sleepy. Then when your eyes are tired. What does that mean? When your eyes are tired, you will feel sleepy. පුතාලා දුවලට නිදිමතක් දැනෙන තව වෙලාවක් තමයි එක දිගටම මේ වගේ කම්පියුටර් එකක් දිහා හරි මොන යමක් එක දිගටම කරගෙන යනකොට පුතාලට ඇස් වලට මහන්සි දැනෙනවා. එතකොට ඇස් වලට මහන්සි දැනුනහම පුතාලට නිදිමත හැදෙනවා. So your eyes getting too tired. When your eyes are too tired, you will get that feeling, that sleepy feeling. Okay? Then what else? At what other times will you feel sleepy? Look at this picture. When you are bored. What does that mean? When you're bored. කම්මැලි හිතෙනකොට. Look at their faces. Oh, they don't look happy. Do they? They don't look sad at the same time, but they are bored. ඒගොල්ලන්ට නිදිමතයි, boring. අපි කියන්නේ හරි boring කරන්න දෙයක්වත් නැහැ. When it is raining, we all feel bored. We can't go out නේද? වැස්ස වෙලාවට එහෙම වෙලාවකට අපිට මුකුත් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. හරි කම්මැලි, මට නිදිමතයි. එහෙම කියනවා නේද පුතේ? So you will feel sleepy when you are bored. So what are the other times that you are going to feel sleepy? When it is bedtime, you will feel sleepy. When you read too much, you will feel sleepy. When you are bored. When you have nothing to do, සෙල්ලම් කරන්නත් නැහැ, මුකුත් කරන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ, හරි කම්මැලි වගේ හිතෙනකොටත් නිදිමත දෙනවා. When you are bored, you feel sleepy. Then what else? When you are tired. When you are tired, you will sleep. You will feel sleepy. When you are tired, you want to sleep. You feel sleepy. When you are tired, you feel sleepy. When your eyes are too tired, when you look at something for a long time, when you look at the computers and when you do a lot of work looking at something, you will feel sleepy. So, නිදිමත කියන එකට කියන දේ අපිට දැනෙන නිදිමත කියන එක අපිට මෙන්න මේ වගේ වෙලාවල් වලදී වදුවල පුතාලට දැනෙන්න පුළුවන්. That is a feeling. You get that feeling when you are tired, when you work too much, you will feel sleepy. What are the other feelings that we have? Let's have a look. Oh, look at this. She is feeling scared. Scared. What does that mean? Scared කියන්නේ පුතේ බය හිතිලා. Look at her. Look at her face. Is she happy? සතුටු මූණක්ද තියෙන්නේ? Is she sad? දුක හිතිලාද තියෙන්නේ? No, she's not sad. She has got scared. When you're scared, you look like this. නේද පුතේ? බය හිතුනහම අපිට බය හිතුනහම මෙන්න මේ වගේ තමයි අපිට දැනෙන්නේ. This is how we will look like. මෙහෙම තමයි අපි ඉන්නේ අපිට බය හිතුනහම. අපිට hina වෙන්න හිතෙන්නේ නැහැ. නේද? දුක හිතෙන්නේ නැහැ. බය හිතෙන feeling එක වෙන feeling එකක්. So getting scared. The feeling of being scared is this, how we will feel, we will look like this. Let's see at what times we are going to feel scared. Come, let's have a look at our next slide. Oh, look at this. Look at these pictures. Right now in your poem, it says, when it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's stormy. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? Storm එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ කුණාටුවක් එන වෙලාවට මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා බයයි නේද වහිනකොට වැස්ස හුඟක් එනකොට හුඟක් හයියෙන් හුලං එනකොට ඒ වගේ වෙලාවල් වලදී පුතාලා දුවලා බයයි. When it's stormy, I'm scared. In the poem it says, when it's stormy, I'm scared. Then when it's dark in the night, when it's dark in the night. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා රෑ වෙලා කරුවල වුණාම බයයි නේද? We are all scared of darkness. අපි කරුවල වෙනවට බයයි. දුවලා පුතාලා තනියම ඉන්න බයයිනේ කාමරයක light නැතුව නේද? So we are scared of the darkness. When it's dark in the night, we are scared. No wonder අපි කවුරුත් බයයි නේද පුතේ? රෑ වෙලා හුඟක් කරුවල වැටුනහම අපි බය වෙනවනේ. So we get that feeling of getting scared. Scary feeling we get when it is very dark in the night. And after watching a scary movie, you will feel scared. ඔන්න අපි මොකක් හරි බය මොකක් හරි මූවි එකක් බැලුවාම දුවලා පුතාලා බය වෙනවනේ. Look at this picture. Okay? After watching a scary movie. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට එතනින් නැගිටලා යන්නත් අපි බය වෙනවා නේද පුතේ? We are all very scared when we watch a scary movie. That is the feeling that you get. The scared feeling when you're scared. You're very scared of the dark and you don't want to go out. නේද? ඔන්න මගේ පුතාලට බය දැනෙන වෙලාවල් තමයි ටීචර් මේ කියන්නේ. කොයි වෙලාවටද? When there is a storm you get scared. When it is dark in the night you get scared. When you watch a scary movie you will get scared. Then what else? When it's raining heavily. ඔන්න මගේ දුවලා පුතාලාට බය හිතෙන තව වෙලාවක්. හුඟක් හයියෙන් වහිනකොට when it is raining heavily. Learn these words. When it's raining heavily, thadeta wahinakota. When it's thundering and lightning, and when it's raining heavily, we all get scared. Api bayai neda pute wahale gahagane aida kiyala hitena. Haiyeng wassa enawa gang wathura eida kiyala hitena. We are scared whether it will be floods all over, whether our roof will fly away. And we are scared of that thundering and the lightning. So you will feel scared when it's raining heavily. And what else? What are the other times? When it's windy. What is windy? Look at the picture. When the weather is very windy, we will be scared. බයයි නේද පුතේ? ගස් කැරකෙනවා, මෙහෙම කැරකෙනවා, අනිත් පැත්තට කැරකෙනවා. Then we are all very scared. Right? Because of the bad weather, we get scared thinking that something will happen to us. So, getting scared is a feeling. මෙන්න මේ වෙලාවට තමයි දුවලා පුතාලට බය කියන දේවල් දැනෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙලාවක්. After watching a scary movie, when it is windy, when it's raining heavily, when it's dark in the night, and when it is stormy, we feel scared. As little children, you all will feel very, very scared in the night. When it's raining, thundering and lightning. Thundering කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? අකුණු කොටනවා, විදුලි කොටනවට. අකුණු ගහනවා, විදුලි කොටනවා, ගොරවනවා, thundering and lightning කියලා කියනවා අපි. Right? So you have to learn those words as well. So what else? How else will we feel? What are the other feelings that we all have? Now these are the feelings. This is the way that you will feel when you're sad, when you're happy, when you're scared, when you're hungry. And now here see, we have learned, we have some pictures that shows us at what times we are going to feel scared. Let's move forward and see what else we have to see. Right. Now here, I have brought you your poem once again. Why is that? Because we are going to read the poem and then we have to answer some questions. Right? Just in case if you have forgotten the poem, we are going to read it once again and then we have some questions like this. Okay, first we will read the questions and see, then we will go back to our poem, read it and we will try to find the answers. Okay, now these questions are from your pupils book, children. After we learn about the poem, you have to answer these questions. So that's why I have brought them for you like this now. It's sunny now. How do you feel? Now we are going to answer the questions. Read them, we'll go back to the poem and find the answers. It's sunny now. How do you feel? It's rainy now. How do you feel? It's noisy now. How do you feel? It's the lunch time now. How do you feel? It's the bedtime now. How do you feel? So now we are going to find the answers for these questions reading our poem. Right, let's read the poem now once again. Now I hope you can remember all the feelings that we spoke about, the emotions that we have about being happy, about being sad, being hungry, being sleepy, being scared, right? So now we spoke about so many things, how we can share food and how we can be strong, okay? Everything we spoke about, talking about our emotions and the feelings. So now it's time for us to come back to our poem, read it and find the answers. When it's sunny, I'm happy. When it's sunny, I'm happy, okay? Right. When it's rainy, I'm sad. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. Time to eat, yummy. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's noisy, I'm angry. When it's stormy, I'm scared. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. Time to sleep, good night. So now we have been talking about different feelings and emotions, and now it's time for us to go back and find the answers for these questions. It's sunny now. How do you feel? It's sunny now. And now what did it say in the poem? When it's sunny, I'm happy. So how do you write the answer? It's sunny now. How do you feel? So you have to write the answer. I feel. Now the question is, how do you feel? I feel happy. When it is sunny, you feel happy, no? So you have to write, I feel happy. Start with a capital letter, end with a full stop. It's sunny now. How do you feel? I feel happy. Then our second question. It's rainy now. It's rainy now. How do you feel? Now what did the poem say? When it's rainy, I'm sad. So you have to write the answer. It's rainy now. How do you feel? I feel, capital I, feel sad. When it is rainy, how do you feel? I feel sad. Okay. When it's raining, you don't feel happy, you're sad. Next one. It's noisy now. It's noisy now. How do you feel? It's noisy now. How do you feel? What did it say in the poem? When it's noisy, I'm angry. So how do you feel when it's noisy? When it's noisy, I feel angry. How do you feel? I feel angry. Angry, not hungry. When it's noisy, you don't feel hungry. You feel angry. When it's noisy, how do you feel? I feel angry. It's the lunchtime now. How do you feel? When it is the lunchtime, how do you feel, children? Look at the poem. When it's lunchtime, I'm hungry. That's right. When it's lunchtime, how do you feel? I feel hungry. I feel hungry. H-U-N-G-R-Y. Start with a capital letter, end the sentence with a full stop. It's the bedtime now. It's time to sleep. It's the bedtime now. How do you feel? Now, when you want to sleep, how do you feel? What did the poem say? When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. That's right. When it's bedtime, I'm sleepy. So we'll write the answer. It's the bedtime now. How do you feel? I feel sleepy. When it's time to go to bed, you will feel sleepy. S-L-E-E-P-Y. Sleepy. Okay. Now we found the answers to our questions. Let's read them once again, children. Look at this. It's sunny now. How do you feel? When it's sunny, how do you feel? I feel happy. It's rainy now. How do you feel? It's rainy now. How do you feel? I feel sad. It's raining. I'm sad. It's noisy now. How do you feel? It's noisy now. How do you feel? I feel angry. මට තරහ ගිහිල්ලා. හරිම සද්දයි මට තරහ ගිහිල්ලා. It's the lunch time now. How do you feel? It's the lunch time now. I feel hungry. I feel hungry. It's the bedtime now. How do you feel? It's the bedtime now. How do you feel? I feel sleepy. When it's time to go to bed, how do you feel? I feel sleepy. So now you found the answers after reading the poem. These questions are in your pupils' book. Now you can answer them. Now we have to move on to our workbook activity. It's a very, very interesting activity. So now quickly take your workbook and we are going to go to this page. Right. Now it's time for us to do our workbook activity. Now this is your workbook. I hope you all can see. What do we have to do here? Draw a face and write. Draw a face and write. Now can you see there are circles here? You have to draw the correct face and you have to write the correct word as well. Okay? Right. So we have the different faces to draw here. Now, because we are talking about emotions, we are going to talk about the feelings that we have. You have to show that feeling by drawing a face inside these circles. Okay? දැන් පුතාලා අපි කතා කරන්නේ අපිට විවිධ අවස්ථාවල් වලදී දැනෙන විදිහනේ පුතේ. දැන් අපි poem එකක් කතා කෙරුවා. ටීචර් පුතාලට pictures පෙන්නලා කියලා දුන්නා. ඔන්න දැන් පුතාලා හොඳට දන්නවා අපිට කොයි වගේ වෙලාවල් වලටද happy, sad, angry, scared, නේද? hungry. ඒ ඔක්කොම දේවල් පුතාලා දැන් ඔන්න ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Now it's time for us to draw the faces. අපි කියවලා බලලා sentence එක ඒකට හරියන face එකක් ඇඳලා අපි ලියන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද අපිට දැනෙන feeling එක කියලා. You have to write the word, whether it is happy or sad or the correct word that comes there. So where are the words now? Can you see? Here we have the words. You can use them. Happy, sad, thirsty. What is that? Thirsty. We didn't talk about anything thirsty. Thirsty කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? තිබහ දැනෙනවා. තිබහක් දැනෙනවා. අපිට කොයි වෙලාවටද තිබහක් දැනෙන්නේ? We feel hungry. Can you remember? We feel hungry. බඩගිනි දැනෙනවා. ඒ වගේම thirsty. අපිට තිබහ දැනෙනවා. So that is another feeling that we get when it's too warm, when we are tired, we want to drink water and we feel thirsty. Right? So this is the word thirsty. T-H-I-R-S-T-Y. Thirsty. Right. Then we have the word sleepy. Sleepy. And the last word, afraid. මොකද්ද පුතේ? afraid කියලා කියන්නේ. afraid කියලා කියන්නේ scared කියන වචනෙටම තව වචනයක්. අපි ඒ වචනේ මීට කලින් ඉගෙන ගත්තේ නැහැ. scared. scared කියන්නේ බය. පුතාලා ඒ වචනේ ඉගෙන ගත්තානේ. afraid කියලා කියන්නේත් බය කියන එකට. I am afraid. මට බයයි. Scared කියන වචනයටම කියන තව වචනයක්. So we will see how we are going to use these words and you have to draw a nice, beautiful, appropriate face. ඒ දීලා තියෙන වාක්‍යයට ගැලපෙන විදිහේ පින්තූරයක් අපි අඳිමු. Right, now let's take a look at the first sentence. It's sunny. How do you feel? Now you have to remember the poem as well. Okay? It's sunny. How do you feel? ඔන්න හොඳට ඉර පායලා තියෙනකොට පුතාලට කොයි වගේ feeling එකක් දෙන්නේ? Happy, sad, thirsty, sleepy, afraid. ඔන්න. Now you can have two answers of this. Okay? You can say when it is sunny, හොඳට අවුව පායලා තියෙනකොට maybe you can say I am happy. In the poem it said I am happy. So you can say, you can write here, I am happy, and you can draw a happy face. Right? when it is sunny හොඳට ඉර පායලා තියෙනකොට මගේ දුවල පුතාලට ඔන්න හුඟක් තිබහ එන්නත් පුළුවන්. අපි අවුවේ ඇවිද්දාම අපිට තිබහක් එන්න පුළුවන්නේ නේද? So if you feel like drinking water and you can even say when it's sunny how do you feel? I feel thirsty. ඔන්න පුතාලට thirsty කියලා කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. right? මට තිබහක් දැනෙනවා. ඔන්න එතකොට පුතාලට කියන්න පුළුවන් when it's sunny how do you feel කිව්වහම you can either say happy. You can say happy because in your poem it said happy. Or you can say thirsty. happy කියලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. ගොඩක් ඉරාව්ව වැඩි වෙලාවක් හින්දා thirsty කියලා ලිව්වත් වරදක් නැහැ. Then you have to draw the picture. Now you have to draw the picture. Now I'm going to bring my happy face because it is sunny. I will feel happy. This is how I am going to feel when it is sunny. Okay? When it's sunny, how do you feel? You have to say happy and draw a happy face. දැන් පුතාලා මෙතන ලියන්නේ thirsty කියලා නම් එතකොට පුතාලා තිබහ දැනෙන විදිහේ face එකක් අඳින්න ඕනේ. You have to give that look where you have the thirsty feeling. You can use both words. Both words are correct. දෙකම කෝක ලිව්වත් පුතාලගේ answer එක හරි. Number 2. It's rainy. It's rainy. How do you feel? ඔන්න poem එකේ අපිට මොකද්ද කිව්වේ පුතේ? It's rainy. ඔන්න වැස්ස වෙලාවක්. How do you feel? I feel sad කියලා තිබුණේ. In the poem it said I feel sad. So I am going to write I feel sad. S-A-D, sad. And then what should I do? I have to draw a sad face because I said sad. ඔන්න teacher sad කියලා ලිව්ව නිසා teacher ගෙනාව sad face එකක්. All right? Because I said sad, it's rainy, how do you feel? I said sad. Teacher කිව්වේ sad කියලා. ඉතින් ඔන්න teacher මෙතන sad face එකක් දැම්මා. But now what are the other answers that you can say? Now when it's raining, maybe you can say, now some children will not like rain, so you can say sad. But some children can say I'm sleepy. වැස්ස වෙලාවට නිදිමතක් එනවනේ පුතේ. So you can use the word sleepy as well. So if you write the word sleepy here, you have to draw the sleepy face. නිදාගන්න face එකක් පුතාලට මෙතනදී පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Now how about our third one? The third one. It's the interval. How do you feel? It's the interval. Now during the interval time, you can say you feel happy. Why is that? You can feel happy, during the interval time. You are happy because you can go and eat. During the interval time, can you say you're sad? No, you can't say you're sad. අපිට දුක හිතෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ interval එකේ නේද පුතේ? We can have our food, we can go out and play in the playground. So you're happy, you're not sad. You can say happy, that's okay. Then it's the interval time. How do you feel? You can say I'm thirsty. Can't you say that? Interval වෙලාවට පුතාට මොකද හිතෙන්නේ? Thirsty වෙන්න පුළුවන්නේ. Interval වෙලාවට තිබහ එනවා අපිට බොන්න පුළුවන්. So you can say I'm thirsty. You can't say I'm sleepy and I'm afraid. මට නිදිමත ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. මට බය හිතෙනවා කියන්න බෑනේ interval එකේ. So the most suitable words are, you can say it's the interval. How do you feel? You can say either you're happy or you can say how do you feel? I feel thirsty. මට තිබහක් දැනෙනවා. Thirsty. T-H-I-R-S-T-Y. Thirsty. When it is thirsty, how do you feel, children? Now when you're thirsty, you will feel like this. You have to draw it beautifully. Now, not like the teacher. My little girls and boys can draw beautiful pictures, I know. So now we have completed the answers for the first 3 questions in your workbook. That is, it's sunny, how do you feel? And you can say happy or you can say thirsty and you can draw the picture. It's rainy, how do you feel? I feel sad, or you can say I feel sleepy. It's the interval. How do you feel? You can say I'm happy, or you can say I'm thirsty, and then you can draw the picture accordingly. Right, now we are going to move on to our last two sentences in the workbook. Okay. Right, now these are the last two questions that we have. It's thundering. How do you feel? Now what is that word thundering? Akunu kotanawa. Thundering, ගොරවනවා. ගොරවනවට පුතේ thundering කියලා කියන්නේ. It's thundering, ඒ කියන්නේ ගොරවනවා. When it is thundering, how do you feel? Will you feel happy? When it's thundering, you will feel sad. Sometimes you will feel sad because it's raining and you can't go out. When it is thundering, can you say, I feel thirsty? No, you can't say, I feel thirsty. When it's thundering, can you say, I'm sleepy? No, you can't, because when it is thundering, ගොරවනකොට පුතාලට නිදා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? බෑනේ. So you can't say I'm sleepy. When it's thundering, how do you feel? I feel afraid. බය හිතෙනව නේද මගේ හුඟක් දුවල පුතාලට? So you have to write afraid. That is the word that you have to write. Afraid. A-F-R-A-I-D. Afraid. So now it's thundering. How do you feel? I feel afraid. And now I'm going to show you my face when I'm scared. This is how I will feel when it's thundering. Teacher is feeling scared, afraid. I'm afraid of the thunder. Teacher bayai thundering walata. Neda ගොරවනකොට මං bayai. So it's I'm afraid of the thunder. So you have to write the word afraid over here and you have to draw the picture. Maybe you can say I'm sad. මට දුකයි කියලාත් කියන්න පුළුවන්. පුතාලා දුවලාට දුකයිනේ එළියට යන්න බෑ වහිනකොට ඒක නිසා. But the most suitable word is afraid. So you can write that. Then the last question. It's lightning. How do you feel? It's lightning. අකුණු කොටනවා. Can you be happy? Can you be sad? Can you be thirsty? Can you be sleepy when it's lightning? No, you have to be afraid. Baya hitenava. So you can write once again, when it is thundering, you have to say, I'm afraid. Afraid. A-F-R-A-I-D. Once again, it's lightning. How do you feel? I feel afraid. And now you have to draw the suitable face. Right. So I will bring my face, the scared look that I have. I'm afraid when it's lightning, and when it's thundering, I'm scared of that situation. So you have to say, I'm afraid, because we have the words happy, sad, thirsty, sleepy, and afraid. So when it is thundering and lightning, we all are afraid. We are scared of the thunder and the lightning. Right. So now with this, we have come to the end of our lesson number 1. We spoke about the emotions that we have. In our lesson today, we spoke about the feelings. අපිට දැනෙන විදිහ, අපිට දුක්ඛ සතුට. We spoke about happiness, sad, happy, angry, afraid, scared, sleepy, thirsty. නේද පුතේ? අලුත් වචන ගොඩාක් මගේ පුතාලා ඉගෙන ගත්තා. So now we have come to the end of lesson number 1 in unit number 3, caring and sharing. There is so much for us to talk in our unit number 3. So I have come to the end of today's lesson, and I will meet you once again very soon with my second lesson, and we are going to talk about caring and sharing, and we will learn so many new things in my next lesson. So until then, bye.